All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How we doing? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Man, always searching for one marker or two markers. There's yellow, red, black one. I like the other one. How we doing today, y'all? How's it going? Yo, why can't I find the one marker that makes me feel so alive? I might just have to dump all of these out real quick. I don't know where that one marker went. Actually, I found it. I found it. Oh my gosh, I found the one marker. The one marker that it doesn't matter. Let's go, y'all. How we doing today? How we doing? Oops, I gotta put this down, don't I? I gotta put this down. Shit. Actually, I don't know where to put this at. Can I put it right here? Put it right here. Where am I gonna put this microphone at? I'll put you right here. I can. I'll put you right there. Let's go. Let's go. I can't even see where I put that at, but yep, that's where it's at right there. How we doing today, y'all? I'm not even gonna wait till y'all get in here. I'm just gonna go ahead and start drawing, cause why not? Why not? Why the heck not? I just gotta let y'all know I got a brownie cooking in the oven, and I really want to make sure I don't burn it. So we're gonna have to we gotta have to make sure we don't burn it because I don't want to burn it. I don't want to burn the brownies. How y'all doing today? Y'all good? Y'all here? I see y'all pull up. Y'all here? So what we're doing is we're making. I don't know. This was a stadium. I put this as like the first thing I've ever drawn as a stadium. So, yep, yeah, yeah, stadium. Can I make this? I can make this light. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yep, yep. I can smell that brownie cooking too. It's crazy, crazy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. How we doing today? So we have started creating a place called Goose Gooseville. I named it Gooseville. It's named after the legendary Gooseinator, one of my lovely and amazing subscribers. And yeah, we've just been working on this whole entire 22 by 28 size poster, just adding buildings, just like all types of good stuff, you know, you know. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. Let's go. No, the whole entire poster is of these buildings because I want to make the city great again. That's what I really. Where did you Where did you get that line from? So yeah, that's what we've been doing, and I've had a great time doing it too because I made it. Yeah, I made it. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And so basically what I had asked is for, anybody who is, watching. I said, you're allowed to make suggestions. Anything that you want to see, I'll draw it. Draw a weird building, some people, some situations. There's a police station, there's an arcade, there's a fire station, there's a slide coming out the window. Just like whatever you can think of, I'm gonna draw that because I really am having fun doing it. I really am. So I started out with a black marker, and then I'm just adding, a little bit of color here and there. Nothing too wild, and that'll help make the city great again. Yep. And yep. Looks like this is like floating. So weird. I didn't even realize that. Probably because it doesn't have a sidewalk. Um, there's the sidewalk. Yeah, sidewalk. Great again. Let's go. Oh my gosh, that brownie is so freaking strong. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. It's a really strong brownie. Yeah. Well, there goes the start of that. So I think the brownie's only supposed to be in there for another 10 minutes, I think, because it was a little moisture in there. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's good or not, but it had a lot of moisture in that brownie. And I was like, I don't think I cooked it long enough. And I'm not really a baker. I have baked cakes though, and those have turned out delicious. Muffins turned out delicious. So I just want to make sure I keep doing delicious stuff because I made it. Yep, I sure did. I sure did. Okay, fireworks, got it. Fireworks. I've never heard fireworks like that before. No, no, I don't think I've ever heard fireworks like that. No, no, I've never heard fireworks like that before, ever in my entire life. Interesting. All right, so we have like a bunch of the other parts of this little city. We got Thomas up here, Thomas, and then that's Daryl, and just a bunch of other situations happening. It's like stuck to my chair now. Yep. And there's this guy right here. I don't know what his name is, but if you go inside, you have to go through the back door. You go up, and then you can go out the front. That's how it works. And then it's got like a little wiggly. Yeah, I haven't colored this one yet, but we'll get to color in that one too, I guess, at some point. But yeah, there's Goosenator right there. There's the mayor, Goosenator. Yeah. Yeah. And there's a slide, and there's an emergency service, and they're gonna help this guy and this guy right here because they're both not supposed to be up there. You said Haywood. What's up, Haywood? You said you need some people doing the fent, lean, and zombie stance. What? You said the fent lean. What the heck is a fent lean? I don't know what that is. Not 100% sure what that. I don't know what that is. Yep. Yeah. I can make zombies, but I'm not sure. Not sure what the other thing's supposed to mean. Um yeah. I guess you would have to explain that too, yeah. Because that must be some new. Have you done that before? The fent lean? You do that often? Is that uh is that part of your is that part of your day? You get up early in the morning, you're like, I need to get a fent lean on for real, for real. Is that what you do, Hayward? Haywood? I mean, it's okay. Like you live your life, you know. Like if that's how you make content, you know, people watch you, get your lean on, you know, that's pretty cool, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate you stopping by and letting me know what the new is, what the new stuff is. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I gotta go get these brownies though, for real, for real. You said laugh out loud. It's where people do on drugs can't move and they're zombified. Oh, okay. Interesting. So this is what where you're from. This is what they do often. They do they do fentanyl, fentanyl, fent. I mean, it's interesting because I don't think anybody really knows what that is right now, but there must be something. Must be something new in your neighborhood, and that sucks. Drugs are bad, and I mean bad for a number of reasons. But you know, like I said, you live your life, bro. You get up every day and you squat 600 pounds, and you eat, you know, donuts, and you watch the news, whatever. That's your life, bro. That's 100%. This car, the car's door open. The car door is open. The door is ajar. Door ajar. You said, bro, what's up? Is the microphone off? No, the microphone's on. I think the microphone's on. Door ajar. Um, what's happening? Make another truck. Make another Ford truck. This door ajar. Door ajar. Everybody just getting out because they're zombified. They're just leaning. I'm just gonna make little stick figures. Door ajar. I got it. I'm into it. They're they're recording TikToks over here on Fint. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wait, this other guy's recording him. Straight up lint. Lint. How do you say it? He's lint. He's linting. For real, for real. Yeah. I mean, it would be, it would be the best thing, for that. You said the cops coming too? Oh shoot. All right, let's make sure we get the popo. Wait, let me check out a new vehicle for the police. Because I like to draw new stuff. We see, I mean, most of their vehicles are either undercover or they have SUVs still. And yeah, not much has really changed. I mean, they do still have most of the SUVs. I mean, they even have dogs driving the cars now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Anything to get, deputized. Let me see. Hold on. I need a really good angle so I can get one of these brand new SUVs in here. Is that a? Everything's from the side view. Can I get a above view? Yeah, there's one right there. There's one right here. I mean, they all look the same. I don't know why I'm tripping. Like, I've never driven just never driven a vehicle before. I mean, at some point, you got to realize they all look the same. Got a cage right there, a bar. Oh, they're pulling a horde. Can you see that? Yeah, I'm gonna add the colors. Just give me like 2 seconds after he pulls this guy over and lets him know exactly what the reason for his stop in for his investigation. Just yep, yep. Hold on. So what colors do we need? Red. Okay. Got some red there. We got some blue. Usually the front lights are. Oops. I pulled out 2 red markers. Weird. You said you need people holding signs asking for money. Okay. Asking for money. Got it. Yep. How much money are they asking for? Just spare change? Is that it? Just some spare dollars? This guy's holding a sign right here. He's like right here. Can you see that? Wait, I gotta make sure you can see that. I had like 8 people in here. They must have saw the cops coming and they left. Sucks. That sucks. Yeah, there we go. And they usually have dogs with them, right? I'm just gonna draw a dog. It's got like a little dog just laying on the ground. He's standing in the street, but you know how that goes. When they get to the stop sign, stoplight, yeah. Which corner is this? There we go. A little stop sign right there. Thumbs up. Got it. Okay. Yep. 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 Um. Let me see what else. Can I just motorcycle? Make sure this guy doesn't get ran over though, because stuff. Wait, is this frontwards or backwards? Nope, it's front. I got it. It's front. Man, is that a go-kart? Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna get ran over now. It's definitely a go-kart, but it's like miniature. It's not even large. I was trying to make a car. I mean, yeah, that. Maybe he's delivering. Maybe he's got like DoorDash or something. Yeah, that's what it is. Yep. There's a lot going on though. I'm not even gonna lie. There's a lot. More than I could handle. So we're gonna need add something. We'll just straight line this and see where we can take this to the edge. And I can make a tunnel. I can make something there. I started it. I'm fine with that. I'm so fine with that. You said, isn't there a fire going on somewhere? Yeah, there is a fire. There is. Yep. Um, yeah, somewhere in this vicinity. Let's make sure we get that under under wraps, you know? Can you see that? Yep. Yep. We just got to make sure we get our fence. Our fence. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, please don't make fences like that. Oh my gosh, I was really about to go to kindergarten on this fence. What are you doing? That too. That really looks bad. Oh my gosh. But I can turn anything into like gold, so I'm not really worried about it. But I can put a window up here too. Yep, I could turn anything into gold. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it's. You said you should put Bigfoot on the mountains creeping? It's creeping, huh? Interesting. We got some activity in this. Okay. Bigfoot, the police, people on fence. Got Bigfoot creeping with some binoculars, just looking in on the city as, everything turns into something else. Uh, let's see. I mean, there was a door somewhere, but I didn't put it so you can see it. You okay? Okay. Um, you sure? I'll put I'll put Bigfoot over there somewhere.
Hey, what you do?
I am drawing a house. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Perspective is everything. So I'm trying to figure out what it's supposed to look like. Sorry if the actually I'm not sorry at all. I'm just drawing. So I am just oh my gosh, those are the straightest lines I've ever seen in my life. Okay, we got a mailbox here for mail. Got some of the roads. Or maybe I could just draw a Bigfoot in the street. Just walking his goat. Yeah. That could be something. Hey Marie, how you doing? How's your day treating you? How's the art coming along? Let me see, Bigfoot. Let's see. I don't know if I've ever drawn. Actually, that's a first. I've never drawn Bigfoot before. So let me Bigfoot. Not saying I've never seen a Bigfoot because I've seen Bigfoot a lot of times in my life. So a lot of times, a whole bunch of times, and they all kind of look the same. Let's put the mountain over here. Although I don't know how to draw a mountain from this perspective, but we'll try. You know, we'll give it some Bigfoot. Get it? Did you get it? Some Bigfoot? Haha. Let's go. Yeah, there's Bigfoot right there camping. It's just a perspective thing. That's Bigfoot right there. Yeah, you gotta get really close. You know, it's like one of those aerial views. You're like, what is that? Is that a person? Like, I don't see any clothes to specify that it is a person. So maybe, oh, I think it's Bigfoot. Yeah, let's go. It's Bigfoot. And there's Bigfoot's uh, best friend camping. He's actually laying down. Yeah. And they're pretty big though. So like this perspective, they're huge compared to all of these people here. They're huge. Yeah. One's laying down. He's got some binoculars and he's peeping out the police to make sure that they, make sure they're not out there wasting people's time. You said I'm good. You said what pen are you using? This is a marker. It's a Kirtaki. Yeah. It's got a double edge. Yep. Yep. I like it too. I think I spent like $3 on it, but I mean, I've been using this pen for I don't know, like 6, maybe a week straight, and it's dulled a little bit, but I can't even tell. You know, I know I've been using ink, but like it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm gonna have to go and get another one too once I let me see. I'm gonna probably go out tomorrow or Monday, one of those days, and probably have to get another pen. But I like the black ones. It's a memory system, Zig. But yeah, I was thinking about getting the ones with color, and yeah, because I mean, I like it. Could probably do a lot of bunch of other details and stuff, but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna update some of the pens. I got to get some more poster paper because I ran out of white. So I'm gonna have to go and before my next stream with white paper, I have to go and get yes some more. So some more, some more, some more, some more, some more, some more. Wait, you can't even see that up there. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. Let's make sure we get. Oh, you can't even see Bigfoot from there. But we're gonna add some tree line because normally when you see Bigfoot, he's always in like the forest. And if this is the mountain, I'm cool with that. So let's just add some trees that would actually I need to make the trees darker and then put lighter. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh my gosh, there we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Just gonna make some blobs, some blotches, and yeah. Actually, we can probably just fill this whole entire area in with trees too. We got time. We can do that. Because I said I do want to add color to this, and yeah, there you go. There's your color. There is your color, y'all. But this is Bigfoot standing. This is Bigfoot laying down, and they're camping. Yeah, just like the Bigfoot shows on YouTube. Yeah, that's what they do. They go out camping. Yeah, yeah, it looks good. It looks really good. So it's Friday. How was the week for you? You got to relax a little bit, relieve some stress and tension because your week is coming to a closing. All right, I think that's enough tree line. You just add some light in there, and yeah, this is how you make trees in real life. Paint. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And anybody else? I got 5 people with 6 likes. Let's go. Y'all must be here for some action, huh? Some action. But yeah, just like I said, Hayward was in here giving me all types of suggestions and things. If you guys want to add some suggestions, let's do it. I'm willing to draw whatever. I got a police car here. There's 2 people standing still. This guy's recording. This guy's dancing. The doors are open. This guy's driving. This guy's asking for money. There's a dog right here. Oh, I forgot to put the. I was gonna put the house on fire too, but our fire department is already overmanned at this point with a fire. I mean, with people over here. Yep. See, there's a fire department right there. Getting stuck on the cord. Come on, cord. Yeah. There we go. Yep. Maybe this is the part where it's like this building's on fire. Yeah. I mean, it happens, This is the world that we live in. People start, asking for yeah. I don't know. I was about to say something crazy, but then I was like, that might be too real. But yeah, I mean, fires happen. It gets the best of us sometimes when we're not paying attention, or we leave the dog to cook for the whole house every week. You know, he gets stressed out, and yeah, things don't turn out the way that we expected. But there should be windows over here too, because building. So let's get some larger windows. And I'm all the way over here too. I went from one side of to the other side. It happens, y'all. It happens. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna finish this poster today. If not today, I'm gonna finish it tomorrow, and then we're gonna start something brand new. I'm sorry I'm already there, but that's usually how it happens. Because I get bored, like I get really, really, really bored, and I'm like, you know what? I think we can do something else. And I just go do other things. And sometimes I don't want to take anybody with me. I just want to go do it by myself. And so I drew a poster today. I'm gonna post it. Um, but yeah, I felt like drawing today, and I got up, and that's what I did earlier today, early this afternoon, I believe it was. It's just of a cat. You know how I like my cats. This one was just like standing, and yeah, it came out really good. It came out really good. He's at it was at night, you know, the view was at night, so the poster is black, and it's got some confetti, and it has flowers, you know, the regular stuff that I draw with cats and stuff like that. Because they're crazy people too. Yeah, 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 yep. Oh man, you can't even see how much. Let me see. We gotta make sure we get. I think that red and the orange should make it look. Yeah, make it look like I know what I'm talking about. And this guy is standing out here. Yeah, let's just make a couple floors. And you know, like I said, this stuff happens, y'all. This is the world that we live in. Stop letting your pets cook for you, then they won't burn down the kitchen, you know? It happens. Okay. There goes your fire for the day, Mr. Hayward. There goes your fire. I mean, I already made it to the fire department. They were already here. They blocked off the street right there. So got it. Got it. Got it. Good. All right. Wait, I forgot that this guy had pants on. Let me add some color over there too. While we're here, might as well just add some color to these pants. He's got some jeans on. Oops. Got some blue pants. Yep. This is like I think this is the best one I created, because I'm like, wait, is he walking? And I just started adding more and more stuff to make it look like he's a person, because he really is. Apartment buildings are houses. I mean, are people too that live in houses on top of people. Does that make sense? People live inside moving buildings. If that makes sense. No, that probably doesn't make sense. But I think you understand some of what I'm saying. That the whole building is alive. That's what I'm trying to get to. See? Perfect. Perfect. I like his boots though. He's on his way to work. Look at his face. That's a happy person on the way to work. Satisfied. Life is good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He said, I don't even worry about getting a paycheck. I'm on my way to work. For sure. For sure, for sure. Yep. I like the color. Hold on, because I don't want to add black. Because if I add black, it'll take away from. Yeah. Let's just add a belt that's red. Nice. That's real nice. Really, 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 really nice. I mean, what other color? The shirt's got to be what? Can we just keep the shirt white? Yeah, let's do that. Let's just keep the shirt white. I do have gray in here, I think, too. Possible. Anyway, and then we got this wobbly building over here that we didn't really add any colors to. Oops. Yeah, we can add a color between white and black. Blue? Okay. Nice. Nice suggestion, everybody. Let's see if this marker's got the business. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So for those who don't know who I am Full of Rain. And today we are drawing buildings. Yep. That's what we've been doing. And so a lot of people think about like these like small things as, oh, you're drawing like this or you're doing this or something specific like this. But in all, I'm actually practicing. I'm practicing what I am preaching, basically. I'm preaching that you can do anything. And this is me showing you I can do anything. And if you look back at my other videos or my other live streams, you can see the difference in what this looks like. And this is not progress in the way that you think of it, because you might see it as like, oh, you're just drawing like, kids style or something, something, something. But I'm actually telling a story. And that is the key, because the only way to get better at something is to keep going. And that's what I'm doing. I find every day a different way of expressing my talents. I don't just stick to one thing because I don't have to. I choose to organize my entire like plethora of artistry in a bunch of different ways. So this is just part of it. And yeah, I'm teaching myself something I've never done before. I've never done things like this. I'm asking the chat for, support and, maybe add some things that you might think of, because when you ask for something, I'll look for it, right? So that's me asking of something that I've never done, seen, or even, tried to accomplish, because you know it. I don't know it. So you're helping me get to the furthest part of, yeah, my artistry. Because wherever it's going to take me, my phone's dying. Ha! And hopefully, there we go. So yeah, so that's what I've been practicing. I want to say a good year in a sense for this channel. I don't even know how long I've been on this channel, but I know I made it a couple years ago, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but here I am drawing for people who are watching. Yep. Yep. That's it. And like I said, I'm getting better. I'm getting better at what I say I can do. And I can do anything. You want to know why? Because I made it. Yeah. Because I made it. Yeah. And I stand on that for real, for real. Like if you commission me to do something, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put 100% into it. And it's gonna be the best thing you've ever seen in your entire life. Like, wow, I really didn't know you were gonna do it like that. And guess what? I did. I really did. I really did. Because like I said, I practice a lot. A whole I practice a whole lot. Because it's purpose. You know, I have a purpose. Yep. And I'm gonna keep going and going and going and going. So every day I'm gonna draw something different. Does that make sense? Every day I'm gonna practice what I feel will help me become the master. Yep. I'm gonna master something, and you guys are gonna watch. You're gonna take notes, and you're gonna tell other people, and you're gonna give me all your money. Just playing. You don't have to give me all of it. I need $1 for every single day until the end of time. That's it. Yeah, that's it. And that doesn't seem like a lot at all. No, it's not. No, but there are a lot of days. So I'm just gonna keep on being the best that I can be with the skills that I have. Because every day I have a new skill. I watch somebody do something on live stream or create something in a video or somebody blogging or vlogging or whatever the case is. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to take that. That is mine right there. And you won't even notice that I took somebody else's stuff. And that's how it works. And that's what I'm hoping other people do for my work as well. Hey, like, I didn't know that he could do that. Let me take that. Yoink, and just take that. Yep, that's all mine. Yep, yep. Because that's what we're supposed to do. We're learning from each other. We're adaptive creatures. We're adaptive entities. We're intelligent entities as well. And the purpose of that is to gain communication and become the best that we can be while we're alive. Best that we can be while we're doing it, you know? You know. And when you know, you know. You know. Yeah. So hopefully everybody who comes to this channel is learning something because that is what I hope to give away for free. 100%. I'm giving you something for free that you don't have to go out there and pay anybody else to like acquire. You don't have to go to school. You don't have to do any of that because I'm gonna give it to you for free. And it's not cheap, trust me. It is not cheap. I already went to school. I already had the experience. I worked for all of the companies. Yep. Yep. That's what it is. Wait, am I missing chat? Hold on. I am missing chat. Dang it. You said, is there a lake by the mountain? Where? Oh, a lake over here. Sorry, sometimes my phone doesn't update when it just doesn't update. I don't know why. Nice. Where did you find it? Oh, the pen. Where did I find the pen? I found it at Michael's. Michael's has a really good selection of pens, markers, and etc. So, yeah. Sorry about that, y'all. Sometimes I have to go to the computer and find out what people are saying. Wish some fishes. Okay. I love your cats, Rain. Thank you, Marie. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna show. Actually, I can show you right now. Hold on. I'll get up and show you what the cats look like. Yeah, yeah. I'll do one statement at a time. Hold on. ole, 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 ole. Ole, 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 ole. There's my cat. Yeah. There is my cat. I did this. It's a large size poster too. And yeah, just something simple. Yeah. Yeah. And it's funny because for every time that I make cats, no matter where you are in the house, the cat is always looking at you. 100%. I put that on everything that I ever create. My cats, you'll be in the bathroom and the cat will still be looking at you. 100%. That's why it's funny because I make the eyes specifically to where they follow you around the house. Yep. Because if you really gonna like appreciate like art, it has to go with you. Like you're not just buying something, you're actually taking all of my energy, all of my thoughts, all of my process. You're taking all of that and it's becoming a part of your house now, just like the cats. Yeah, just like the cats. You said I like I like you shaking the shaking building. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I thought of it um like before I got up to make that one, I was like, what can I do with this building? Should I make the building like wobbly? And then I was like, yep, just make it wobbly because then people will like the wobbly building. Sure enough. Yep. 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 And I could, oh, you know what? I can make the here. We can make a tunnel. And the water goes in the tunnel underneath the bridge. We'll make this a bridge. Yeah. Oops. Oh yeah, that's the other thing too. I think I've said it a couple times in my streams, but I'm gonna say it every single time in my stream that there are zero mistakes. Okay, when you are creating, there's zero mistakes. It's only gonna come out the way that you perceive it. That's it. And everybody else is just observers. That's how it works. You said I like the shaking building. The light blue is perfect. Let's go. I do like the light blue. I wanted to add two different accent colors, and I think I made it work. For real, for real. Thank you, Marie. You said reminds me of Salvador Dali. Oh, I saw they have the Chrysler Museum. They have a Salvador Dali, and it's like it's like his head is shaped like a light bulb or something. It's really cool. I have a picture of it. My son took a picture in front of it too. Maybe I'll post it. Yeah. You said cats do that? Yeah, cats really do that. They really, really do that. Yeah. What could be up here as well? Because if this is running water, maybe it's like maybe a waterfall this way. Yeah, waterfall. A waterfall. Yeah, so like I said, all my cat posters, they follow you around the house. And I thought of it and I was like, wait, can I do this? And I was like, you know what? You can do anything, man. I swear, like when you think of it, it's like, oh, it's possible now because I thought of it. And some people are like, oh, that's not possible, and blah blah blah, and they lead you astray because they didn't think of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it is possible. Like, I can make the cats look that way. You know, I don't know if you've ever stared into the eyes of something like the universe. This universe is staring back at you. You look right now, if it's dark outside, look at the sky. I guarantee the sky is looking back at you 100%. And if you don't believe me, then that's your fault. It's not mine because I already just said it. That's exactly what's happening. That is exactly what's happening. The universe is looking back at you. Look back at it. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, Hayward, we got yourself a little river running through here. And yep, with the little Sasquatches up here. I'm gonna add some brown too, so we can make sure we can get their color. Because usually they're dark brown Sasquatches. Usually darker brown. Now there's some different colors, but usually they're dark brown. Yeah, beautiful creatures, just like people. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. All right, y'all got to let me know if my microphone goes out because I only think I get like 2 hours worth of recording on these microphones. I charged this one that's on right now, but I just never know. I just never know. You said draw some city sharks? Okay, yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Let me see what the heck. Yo, I really have to get. Okay, there it is, right there. I was about to say I have to get some. Let me see, city sharks. Where would city sharks be at? Maybe let's put them. Let's put them here. Let's put some sharks here. Yeah. Wait, I forgot which way the tail goes. I actually swam with sharks in my life. That's such an amazing feeling too. I'm not even capping. I swam with lemon sharks in the Keys in Key West, Florida. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I was like, oh, that's a shark. And I was saying it like so loud, everybody turned around. And everybody's like, "Oh, should we get out of the water?" And I was like, "Well, it's not that big. Like they're they're not that big at all. Like what the heck?" I'm thinking it's because I'm seeing it's like gray or whatever, and I'm like, that is not that's not scary at all. And I was like, "Oh, okay. We not we not in danger at all." It's a pretty cool experience for real, for real. It's a pretty cool experience. Um, I was gonna make a truck, but um yeah, I made it made it look like a book, something like that. I'll figure it out. I think I was gonna put it on the back of a truck. Um oh, now I'm not figuring it out. Now I don't know what I'm doing. Wait for it. Nope, the wheels are way off. Nope, nope, it's wrong. It's totally wrong. Oh my gosh, it's so wrong. No, I got it. I know what I'm doing, y'all. 100% always. I know what I'm doing, even when I don't know when I'm doing it. But that's the way it goes. Yep. And just put them on a flatbed truck. I'm gonna drive them through the city. Because it's the only way sharks can get around, huh? Flatbed trucks. Got it. I got it. Even though no one's driving at this point in time. Oh, there it is, right there. There's a guy driving, or lady driving, or person. Non-specific. Let's see. Shark. Shark ride. RD. Right there you go. Okay. That's a different stance. How you doing? Like if you need a hug, just ask for a hug. You gonna put your whole entire chin on my son's like comes in here, he's like, do you need a hug? Okay. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yep, there's absolutely 0.0768 mistakes ever. Ever. There's no mistakes. There's just different ways of doing it. That's it. That, except for that. That could be a mistake. That definitely could be a mistake. All right, let's add some gray. Where's all my little gray markers at? My little fine tip Sharpie marker, gray markers.
These are gray markers.
I'm always looking for that. It's because it's only 2 markers.
What do you mean? We use the like small
You keep
ones?
stepping on the cord too. Yes.
How am I not supposed to step on it?
How are you not supposed to step on it? By paying attention, because it's like right there. All right. Well, I can't find the markers, so I'm just gonna use. Yep. Gray. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. And let's add some blue. Wait, that's a different blue. Yep. Let's see if I can change this tip out. You said the shark is rolling? Yeah. Down the street. Absolutely. I guess we'll just use colored pencils because I don't know what's up with these other markers. I have no idea what's happening. I got to change the tips out so the tip is like not thick, it's a little thinner so I can get like smaller details, but it feels like I've not taken care of any of the markers and they're like super frayed. So if I put that tip of the marker up here, it would just be all over the shark, and I would be pretty upset because that's not what I need. You don't need it to make mistakes, because we don't make mistakes in life. We just have a different way of doing it, and that's what counts. Yes. You said, bro, what's up, Haywood? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What other colored trucks are there? I swear, I know I have like 50 different markers, but I always find myself using the same ones. Is that okay? Is that okay if I use the same color markers nonstop? I have green, yellow, blue, and red. That's it. There's no other colors. And black. I apologize. We do have the black. We have like 50 black markers because I use a lot for outlines. I do. I forgot I gotta add some colors here too. Maybe red. I just said I use red a lot, don't I? This is our pixel building too back here. You said you love it? Nice. Thank you, Marie. Thank you for your support too. I appreciate you. It means a lot. It really does. It really, really does. We have like this day one connection too. It's like we all met up at a coffee shop and we became best friends. Isn't that wild? Isn't that the wildest feeling? We all met at one place. That's so funny. Yeah. Such a cool experience. It really is, Marie. We have a lot in common too. We have a whole lot in common. Yeah. 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 All right. So this is our pixel building. I didn't write pixel up there either, so we're gonna have to write that in a few seconds. You said you use what you want, Rain. Well, I can. It just depends. Like, if let's just say I'm trying to orchestrate like the black poster I just showed you, the one with the cat. If I was to add like 50 different colors, it would just be like chaos. So I tend to use the same color format. So when you're looking at the picture, your eye darts to the alike colors. And it helps because you have something that you enjoy, like the color, like, oh, it's blue, oh, it's yellow, oh, it's green, oh, it's blue, oh, it's yellow. And then so it's not like throwing you off, every time you look at a different color, because now the different color has a different situation. Oh, I didn't let y'all see the back of the poster either. Hold on. I didn't let y'all see the back of the cat poster. Hold on, I'm gonna write pixel. Let me see. Can I write pixel? P I X E L O, just playing. Pixel. I like it. I like it a lot. I think that's how you spell pixel. Dot. Almost put an O at the end of pixel. So yeah, so the back of the poster. You like it? I added like these little tiny. My son says they're butterflies, but I don't know what they are. I have no idea what they are. Yeah, this is the back of the cat poster. Yeah, no idea. But you'll never get to see the back of the poster. Why? Because you'll just be staring at the front of the poster the whole entire time. See? You'll just be staring at this. You'll never ever think to turn the poster around. Even to show other people, you'd be like, oh yeah, I got this poster from Rain, and like, what's on the back of it? Oh well, you can't. Like, you can't. Like, people just never ask what's on the back of it. They just don't. And I'd be like, oh, I guess so. But I really enjoy drawing on the back of posters. I really do. It's such an incredible like feeling. It really is. It's such a yeah, it's such a like I don't know, like you take it somewhere, you have it appraised, and they're like, wait, is there more stuff on the back of it? And you're like, yeah, let's still continue. You're like, well, that's gonna drive the price way up, like because some people paint on the front of it and then they just like sign their name on the back of it or the front of it. I'm like, yeah. But I really like to draw, so I was like, no, it's a filled space, so we got to put something else there. I either put a chair, I put liminal space, I put more cats on the back of it. You know, just making it worth you know, just like worth my time. You know, I didn't just make a poster and be like, I made a poster. And nope, it has character, transition, choreography. You know, there's a part 2 and part 3. You know what I'm saying? Like you get a bunch of things. Well, because I made it. Yep. 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 You said Minecraft? I feel is this pixel wait, this is pixel Minecraft, right? Isn't that what it is? I think that's what it is. Pixel Minecraft. Is that a piece of hair? What is that? Go away. Pixel Minecraft. But yeah, I think this is the character from Minecraft. The oh, what's his name? I don't play Minecraft too often, so the name is just the harbinger, the herringer, the hashling and slasher, whatever those things are. That's what it is. You said it's so cute with a question mark. It's cute. I think it is. I think it's cute. Do you think it's cute? It's like question mark. I don't know. I just thought of it and I was like, this will be great on the back of the poster. And that's how I just kept it. I like the colors and I organized it really well, you know, on the back. And, you know, just something simple, just some little tidbits of additives, you know, because I care about my art. I really do. I really care about what I do. And, you know, even if you never get to see me draw or create it, you know, you can tell that I really enjoy what I do, like 100%. Yep, I really do. Because I've been drawing since I was a kid. You know, these like the first ways of me expressing my creativity. And, you know, as I got better at it, I was like, maybe I appreciate what I do, you know? Maybe I enjoy the part that I create. And you know, it's not just about me creating, it's me like expressing that I enjoy life that way. I really do. Cause I honestly I get up every day, I do my tasks, I get work done, and yeah, and I get to draw. Like this is my evening, like I get to draw. Like if I finished everything for the day, like I get to draw. Yeah, I do. I get to do that part. I thought that was going to be orange, but that is not orange. It's kind of orange. Yeah. Like, and I remember those things like as a kid, and I'm glad that I have those fond memories of experiencing, you know, some really good times because I really did have good times growing up. I had a bunch of situations that happened, and I'm glad they happened in a way because it made me who I am today. And yeah, you know, those experiences they're one in a million, you know, like they're just one in a million type of experiences for real, for real. And I had a great experience in knowing that I could create. I used to do so many, oh my gosh, I used to do so many things. Like my son does the same things that I do, even though he doesn't realize it. Like he's a complete copy of me when I was a kid. You know, not that I had the same experiences with my dad, but I made things that, you know, I kind of wish my dad would have saw, so you know he could acknowledge the fact that I'm just him. You know, like it would have been cool. So my son gets to do that now, and I'm gonna make these a little brighter. I added black because I was like TV screen. But yeah, he creates tools. He creates uses. God, this boy. he uses so much glue. I buy so much Gorilla Glue and et cetera, et cetera. I'd be like, you gotta calm down because you're inhaling a lot of that stuff, like for real. But safety first and everything. But he uses a lot, and he just like makes like Minecraft tools, and he thinks of things that I'm not thinking of at all. I don't have the same thought right now that he has when it comes to creating. And I'm like, dang, you be like, I just be observing and watching and stuff like that. I give him his props and everything, but just be like watching him. I'm like, where you get that from? Like, where do you get this idea that you can? And they're like, oh, he gets it from me, that you can. You want to know why? Because he made it. Let's go. Yep. And we say that a lot in the house too. We say that a lot. I be like, I be like, yeah. I finished these pancakes. Like, you want to know why? Because I made it. I would just keep carrying it because it's so fun. Like, it's just, I'm telling you, it's serious. It's like, it's so fun to figure out that, that we have it. We all have it. You just got to say it out loud and perform the actions, and we all got it. We all got it. Yeah. So I'm so proud of my son. He's such a cool person. He really is. Such a cool person. Just like his dad. Yeah. 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 And his mom too. Can't leave her out, but Yeah. Yeah. And we played Fortnite today too. And we won a few times actually. Yeah. We be in there winning. I'd be like, you want to know why? Because I made it. I made it. All right. It looks like I'm not drawing anything. So let's get back to drawing. We were just coloring and stuff. I enjoy the part of coloring, but yeah. Yep. Yep. Coloring. All right, so there is like a hot spot space over here where we need to add some interesting intersection of things. So if this is the main road, right, we need to make sure there's a sidewalk, because legally you have to have a sidewalk in front of a firehouse. If not, people will just walk into the building and be like, hey, there's no sidewalks. I'm like, oh, well, let's get to that. Let's hurry up, everybody. We got to make a sidewalk. People need to walk, stuff like that. So stuff and stuff and stuff, stuff and stuff, stuff. Streets. I feel like this is like a roundabout. So let's make that. And what is it, a cul-de-sac, a turnaround? I guess I'm gonna add more trees over in this section too. But I sectioned this off for whatever reason, because I saw it in the picture. They had grass on the side of but the perspective, but the perspective is like, it's like really not the same. Yeah. Katie, how you doing, Katie? You said hi, I'll be back. Okay. Katie, I guess we can street. Well, there's usually a sewer, and the Ninja Turtles usually live underneath the sewer. What else? They usually have a drainage in front of. I keep forgetting like all of the things that really are a part of like the streets and stuff like that, because you have like gutters, Um, there's like signs and street signs and stuff like that, and I'm not necessarily forgetting, just there's so much going on, so I'm not sure what is and what isn't. um yeah, I put Marie right here, Marie Street, let's go. And um yeah, that's Marie Street, cul-de-sac corner. Yep. And what else can we put here? Maybe a house. No, I said there was a forest going on over here. Wait, let's just build a house. Let me see. Perspective, perspective, perspective. But that would be wild if you live next to the fire department. Oh my gosh. I would not want to live next to the fire station. Only because at 3 o'clock in the morning, yeah, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, come on, bro. Just can y'all turn the lights on and the sirens when y'all get down the street? For real, for real. Yeah, just wait till y'all get out of the area and then turn the lights on. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna put Abraham Lincoln up here because the columns reminded me when I was in Washington. I didn't get to see Abe Lincoln though. Maybe next time. These are not steps. There's no way steps look like that. Maybe it's my giant house. Maybe that's what it is. My giant house. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. My giant porch. Yeah. My giant door. Look how giant the door is. No, that's actually pretty small. Gotta add a doorknob here. No, no, no. Maybe that's a light fixture. Let's put that as a light fixture. Gargoyle light fixtures. Um, you said I live next to a fire station. What fun. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. I mean, don't get me wrong, like the first year is probably like, why? But I guess you just get used to it. Whatever the situation, as long as they don't go out there and party after they finish putting out a fire and stuff, keep the alarm blazing, invite the people over that they saved, all the types of things that would just be like, yo, we gotta move 100%. We gotta move. Did you see the party that they had last week? They never cleaned up anything out there. There's still all types of junk, beer, cans. There's still people out there. Like, when are they ever just gonna go home? Till the next fire? And next emergency service? Like, come on, bro. Just come on, man. I think there's a rug. You said wee woo. Now, if it made that sound, I wouldn't mind it, but it don't make that sound at all. It's like the letter R turned on for 3 hours. You ever heard the letter R go off? I should make a video about the letter R. Actually, all the letters. That's what I should do. There would be something funny. How all the letters make sounds. We don't realize it. Yeah, we don't. We just don't realize it. Because my son, we had to teach him, we had to teach him, how to say his letters correctly. How many times you've said the letter R and you're like, wait, the letter R makes what sound? And then you're like repeating it over and over to make sure it like sticks. That's what it felt like. I'm not sure what type of house this is, but I'm trying to get the perspective. Everything is about perspective in this live stream. I'm not sure. Maybe just make another window or part of the house fence. Wait. Yeah. Does nobody else think about stuff like that? Are we just like that's stuck on? We're so used to it, so we don't even observe it anymore. I do. I observe things like that. And I think it's funny because I'm like, if I observe it, then that means everybody else is just ignoring it. And that's what I really feel like. I'm like, okay, that's cool, but and I was told like sometimes you shouldn't pay attention to things like that, but I'm like, why not? Why should we stop paying attention to things that we've already learned? Are we that programmed? Is programming that much of a oh yeah, we got programmed, so just ignore the fact that, you know, taxes. Just ignore all of those other extra things that tying your shoes, like spending money. Just ignore it all because we're programmed. You get it? Does that make sense? Does this house make sense? Yeah. Yeah, I should check out my podcast too. We're gonna do some funny things. I think we're gonna blow up balloons this next time. And maybe have some special guests as well. Chime in and ask questions and be a part of the podcast too. I'm really hoping to do that because, what I'm stating is that I'm trying to make sure that I'm still observing things that are happening. And my son is a part of it because, if he's here, he is a part of it for real, because our days are spent together. And I'm asking him things because I'm observing things and I'm observing things and he's asking questions because he's observing things and asking questions. So I think it's really interesting because I definitely don't want to stop paying attention because I see things. I see things out in the sky. I see things out on the road. I see things that people do. Like, trust me, people still do crazy things. And I'm not talking about like Florida type crazy things, but people do things that I'm like, why did they do that? What was the thought of that? And I'm pretty sure when people see me do things, they're like, why the heck is he doing that? What the heck? And I'm like, I'm thinking it's normal for me because I do it every day. But if you see somebody go out there and they're carrying their dog, you know, in a plastic bag, you're like, oh, that's normal for them, right? How did they get that? That's normal, right? So I like to ask questions. So the podcast is about us asking questions. And it could be, cool questions. They could just be, regular questions. Because my son is my son. He's still a child. And I can't ask crazy, crazy questions. But I did ask him, I thought about it. I did ask him, if he wanted to live in 100 years in the future or 100 years in the past. And I thought of it. I was like, oh, shoot, this could be a very dynamic answer for him because one, he's never lived in the past like that. He probably doesn't even know what happened 100 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, and 100 years in the future, I don't know anything about the 100 years in the future. I can only, ask what's the possibilities, of the future. And oh, this house does look good. I had to sit back for a little bit and observe that. But yeah, like asking questions about things like that. But check out the podcast, y'all. It's pretty fun stuff. Pretty fun stuff. We both elected to living in the future, though. That's what we both did. And yeah, I love the future. The future is ready for me, and I'm ready for it. Yep, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there when it starts. Yep, yep. I'm gonna be right there because I already said I wanted to be here. Yep, I said I wanted to be here when phones exist. I want to be here when social media becomes, everybody's like part of living. I said it, and I meant it. Get it? I meant it. Yeah, I'm a part of it. A small smidget of, but I am definitely a part of it. I made a little small mark, some little small marks and stuff like that. But it's something else. It really is. Asking questions is something else. Yeah, yeah. We should all ask as many questions as possible. Because if not today, then when? When are you ever gonna figure out if that question was, what is this? A door? A window? If that question is ever gonna be like worth it. Because I ask questions when I do things. I ask like a bunch of questions. People are like, oh yeah, I love when you ask questions, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, no, you don't. You can't. You can't love when people ask you 60 questions. Not saying I ask the same questions because I don't. That would be pointless. I've heard people ask questions and I'm like, why did he ask that question? Why? Well, what was the point of him asking that? Like he just wanted to carry a conversation. No, I ask questions because it's important. Like whatever that answer is going to be, it's from you. And I'm taking that, as you're knowing something that I don't know. Yep. And that's how I see it. Yep. I want to make this. There we go. There we go. Now I felt it. I'm gonna put grass over here too. Um, yeah. Meow 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 meow. Wait, did I just sound like a cat? Meow 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 meow. I meant to say yeah, but it just came out like that. I must be turning into a cat now. That's what it is. It's okay. I wouldn't mind coming back as a cat though. I would have 27 lives though, because I'm gonna do some stuff. Yep, I'm gonna do some stuff that you're gonna ask questions about, and I'm gonna be like, because I made it. Check. Yep. You said you like my space house. Thank you. I wasn't sure what it was. Somebody wasn't sure if it was like just like an entertainment, people to observe, like an observatory. Yep. But this has been so much fun though. Oops. I really enjoy. I really enjoy this, like so freaking much. The Rocket House. Hmm. There's like people doing stuff next to the shark ride. Yeah, this has been a lot of fun though. A lot of fun. I like the box though. My son likes to play with boxes, so I thought of it and I was like, oh, just put a box there. So cool. Yep. So cool. That's crazy though. Like everything's everywhere. I'm not sure if I want to add any more color though. Not because I don't want to, but I don't know. Colors feel weird. I feel like I'm designing a real like town or something that might exist somewhere in the real world. Oh my gosh, this brownie is so good. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. So I should make some more. Let me see. Let me see. Nope, not thick enough. All the markers that I was using, I should probably keep them somewhere so I can reuse them if need be. That would only make sense. But I'll just find other markers that I've not used in a few days, weeks. Actually, I think I still have markers in here I have never used. I think that I do, which is not a bad thing. But as soon as I go to Michael's, I'm like, oh, I need a new yellow marker. And like just completely oblivious to the other colors that exist. And I'll just keep buying the same like four colors. White, red, yellow. What's the other one? And black. Maybe black. I have a ton of black colors of markers in all different sizes and shapes. So I rarely ever like run out, if that makes sense. Yeah, rarely. Put some bushes on this side too. Yeah. Are these bushes high enough? Does somebody need to come by and trim these hedges? Probably. Probably. All right. I think I'm stuck on the same. Nope, we're not going to use that color. Let me see if this color. Let's see. This is a darker color. No, this might actually work. It might. It might actually work, y'all. It's weird because like you can't really see everything up close, so even details are just like, you may not need as many details as you think you do because it's not up close. And I mean, even for the people who might see this poster up close, you're still not going to get those details like, I see that person's wearing a name tag, huh? It says Patricia. Oh yeah, okay. And yellow and blue, and like you'll just never get to see all of those. So yeah. Not saying that I should or shouldn't or can't, but I just did not add details like that. No, I didn't. And I don't think I will. No, sir. I'm going to add yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What color are stairs? White? Let's color this brown. Brown. Stairs, cement. All right. Looks good. Looks real good. Katie, welcome back, Katie. How you doing today? Glad you showed up. Yeah, I'm so glad. so glad. This is, I guess I can make this Haywood Park. How about that? Hey, is it Haywood? Yep, Haywood. Haywood Park. Yep. Yep. Just put a little sign here. Yep. Everybody gets a piece of the pie. Let's go. Looks good. Looking good. Let's just add some more green grass at the bottom. Yeah. I think this marker needs some TLC. It looks weird though. Like the tip of this marker looks like it needs a haircut. And I'm just saying that because I've been using it for quite a while. And as I push like harder on the marker, it looks like it becomes stressed out. Yeah, it looks pretty stressed. I think it's empty. I'm pressing extremely hard too. Extremely hard. Oh, I could put a cave up here. Let's do that. Oops, that fell on the floor. We can put a cave. Usually, oh man, there's so much stuff I want to tell people. So ridiculous, man. So ridiculous in the conversations we just cannot have because people, I'm not saying that they're not ready, people just don't care. Like, people are just worried about other things. Like, why would we have a conversation about Bigfoot, right? But it's funny because like I'll watch these things because it's, part of entertainment and stuff like that. Like we live on a planet that we obviously just don't know. I'm just gonna say it. We don't know shit about it. Just for real, for real. I don't care who you are. I don't care how old you are. We just don't know anything about this planet. We come here and we're like, oh, people, and then fish, and then cats, and then we just go about our daily like, oh yeah, we got to get a job and we got to focus on this. And I'm like, the rest of the world does not do any of that stuff. I'm not saying that you should not include yourself, but there are other things that really exist on this planet that we do not ever like. I mean, we probably don't even pay attention to it, like, okay, so you go into the forest, right? And this is crazy. This is the craziest thing that you could ever experience. You go into the forest, right? And there could be trees. The trees could be stacked up in some type of way. Like they could be crisscross, they could, you could see like trees snapped completely in half. Like, I know teenagers out here just like breaking trees and stuff. And I'm like, well, who else will be out in the woods at this point in time? Other things, right? So a lot of people are like, oh, we went camping one day. We heard some strange noises. We didn't know what it was. Heard some howling and stuff like that. And you're like, oh, it must have been a bear. And then you go home believing that you heard a bear. You heard, some strange bear going through, divorce. And, you just heard it howling out there and blah, blah. But no, that's how you think of it. And I'm thinking it's funny because like nobody knows like why bears get divorces. You don't even ask that question. You just like go home and be like, I'm so glad it wasn't me that got a divorce. I love my husband. Just like stuff like that. And just keep it moving and never ever think twice about the fact that it wasn't it wasn't a bear at all. And it's just like really funny because once again, we live in a safe perspective, like how things, and I'm telling you, because like those type of situations happen all the time to people every single day of the week. You go hiking out with your friends, your family, blah blah blah, and you see something and you don't even ask questions about it. You might ask a question, but nobody has the answer, and nobody's going to continue to ask. But those things, yeah, they exist, 100%, 100%. And I think it's funny because I think it's funny. Like I said, I'm an observer, and that means a lot. And it means a lot to other people because I get to draw things like this. Means I'm observing situations. I'm not just, not just, um, not just creating based off imagination. I'm creating off of like it's fun to see things that could be, should be, are, and et cetera, et cetera. Because I think it's funny. I really do. I think it's hilarious. Like you can laugh at things from a different perspective. You really do. Like when you're up close, yeah, it might be a little bit more serious. Like, probably shouldn't be laughing at that because it's a very serious situation and blah 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 blah. So, but like I said, I think it's funny to laugh at other things that happen because I'm pretty sure people laugh at the things that I experience or go through or trip, or say things that just don't make any sense. And they're like, this guy must be losing his mind. I'm like, no, I'm not really losing my mind at all. It's been here since the day I was born. I'm just observing the fact that things are like stupid funny. Like, and we just don't realize how stupid funny they are because we're stuck in our own worlds dealing with our own problems. And it's funny. It really is. People have told me like tons of things. I'm like, oh damn, that was this is upsetting. And on the inside, I'm laughing because I'm like, because it's probably true. And not that it sucks that you experienced it or like, you seen it or, your boyfriend came home was like, I stopped at the stop sign and he said somebody pulled up. And then before I know it, like they were in my car. Like, and you're like, well, did you ask who it was? And you're like, no, I just sat there and looked at them the whole time. And like situations like that, they really do happen. They really do. Because I've had situations and I'm like, yo, there's no way that that really happened. And nobody else can confirm or deny that it happened. And, oh, sorry. Sorry. I got sidetracked. I do that a lot. I do that a lot. Sorry. I'm looking for this gray marker. Hold on. I got to dump all these out. 'cause- So I was trying to tell a friend of mine a situation that I had experienced, and um, her reaction was, she was pretty open about it. She didn't really ask in deep questions because, sometimes those situations just they harbor things that people are like, I really don't want to know about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we have people situations, and I enjoy telling people stuff. I really do. Like I can tell you about anything because people don't never ask questions. You know, they ask you how your day is. They ask you, how's your children? Just normal everyday stuff. But you can never tell people like what you're really experiencing in life unless you like forcibly tell somebody something that has happened, but you're not really asking them for like, you're not really asking them for like feedback or anything. You're just trying to get it off of your mind, your conscience, and stuff like that. So so you can go to sleep or whatever. Is it 10:30? All right, we about to get up out of here, y'all. I've talked enough. I really have. Um, yeah. So I appreciate you guys watching though. I really do. This is This is so much fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun today. Yeah, I think this is gonna be it for me today. I think so. Yep, I think it's gonna be it. I would say I'm gonna come back tomorrow and finish drawing this, but I don't even know what the heck I'm gonna do as far as finish drawing this because I have like this bottom area, like the edges are really weird. I don't want to go all the way to the edges of the paper because somebody might frame it, or I might need to, um, I might need to frame it, et cetera, et cetera. So I try to be careful about the edges. See this line I give, at least an inch or whatever, and then you can do what you please with that. So yeah, but tomorrow I'll probably here drawing for a couple hours just to satisfy my my need to speed draw. Yep, 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 yep. Ugh. Yep. Because oh man, I guess I could say it like 50 times until I'm done saying it, but I really do like enjoy drawing. I was about to say drugs. That was weird. I was just say I really do. Oh man, that was funny. That dude Hayward came in here, and the first thing that he said, "Oh, what's up, Creeley? Guess who's back? I'm the Thomas. I see you. You're up there at the top. Yep, you're up there at the top. You're number one. You're number one. Thomas the Train. Yeah." But yeah, I really do enjoy drawing. It's a part of like I don't know. It's like part of a conversation. And people are like, "Oh, what do you do?" I was like, "I make content on YouTube." I was like, "Oh, what kind of content do you make?" I was like, "I draw," and they're like, "Oh, you like do portraits and stuff?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, bro, no! I make things that you don't get to see because you're interested in portraits." Now, follow my channel, subscribe, and donate if you want to support me, stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll make this all blue up here too. Creeley, how you doing? How's your day? How's your day treating you? You having a good day? Huh? You having a good day? Making a little content? Making life good for yourself, huh? And starting yourself another YouTube channel? Huh? Making your way downtown? Getting comfortable, watching the stream? Oh my gosh. You said I'm the Thomas the Tank Engine. All right. You are what you say you are. So when your parents come into your bedroom and then they try to wake you up and realize that you have turned fully into a sentient Thomas the Tank Train, no one's going to be surprised, right? They'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's just Creeley, just normal tank, you know." Make sure you get some water before you get on the road, so you don't run out of coal steam, stuff like that. That's how it works. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. 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 I don't know what the heck. It looks like it's flat, and I'm liking that, but it's supposed to be a mountain. So they're supposed to be like a little higher up, but it looks like they're just hiding behind. So maybe next time I try to perspective on this, we'll figure that one out. Yeah, we'll figure that out. 100%. 100%. Yeah, this is the Hayward Park. This is Marie's house right here next to the fire station. Everybody's included. I just got to make sure everybody's included. There's her shark ride. She's in charge of all of the sharks that come into the neighborhood. And here's Giggle. Can y'all see that? Here's Giggle. Yeah, yeah. Focus on that real quick. There's the arcade. There's the police station. There's a Mercedes Benz I drew yesterday. There's the Rocket Entertainment. What is this called? Exploratory? No. What do they call this? Whatever. And there's a floppy building. See, he's got a smile on his face. He's like upside down and stuff like that. Yeah. Here's the stadium. Let me show you the stadium, y'all. Let me show you the stadium I just made. I just made. That's cool, right? It's brand new. It has never been built, so it's just a concept. That I created. It's my creation, not the one that I saw on the internet website coming in 2025. Not that, or 2026. Not that one. I didn't copy that one at all. This is my artwork. Yep. Yep. Because the stadium, right? Yo, if I had as much money as they do to build these stadiums, I would be so happy in life because I'm like, I have a stadium right here. This is my stadium. For real, for real. Because I don't know how you can spend $40 billion on a freaking stadium and like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go sleep at night. Like, you built a stadium, right? And it costs $40 billion. You know that, right? Like, and just sleep real good knowing that, like not even gonna lose any sleep at all. At all. No. No. 0 ounces of sleep missed. Get it? Full of rain, like because the dome is open. Ha! You like that? I'm so smart. I'm such a smart, funny person. Yep, that's what I am. That's what I am. A funny, smart person. Yep. 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 All right. So what else can we do before I get up out of here? Because I want to go watch a movie. I want to watch a movie. Yep. I want to go watch a movie. We don't have popcorn, but I do have I have brownies. I made brownies. They're freaking delicious too. Ah, brownies. Nature's brownies. Wait, I was gonna say nature's doo-doo. No, nature's bricks. Nature's concrete slabs. Brownies. It still feels like nature's doo-doo. I couldn't even say it the second time without laughing. That's what brownies look like. Like somebody just poured a bunch of bricks into a mold and was like, "Oh, where did you get? What is that? Is that food?" And then you don't say anything. It's like just taste it, and they're like really hesitant about tasting it because they're like, "Wait, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this color. Is this food?" And you're like, you just gotta taste it. And then when they taste it, they're like, "This tastes like nature's poop." This is nature. Yeah. I'm just trying to be funny though. I think it's funny to laugh at our words and our visions. And sorry parents if your kids are listening to this and they're like, I don't think we should let him listen to this guy because but it's true though. Like where the heck did we get the idea that we're going to eat bricks that taste sugary in a way, but they smell smells like something we probably shouldn't let our people eat, but it's been here long enough, so why not chew on it? Why not put this in your stomach? Yeah. Why not? Why the heck not? But yeah, brownies. This marker, oh no, this marker is turning gray. Oh no. Oh wait, I had a pyramid at the bottom. I forgot about this one too. Let's go over here. Let's just walk over here, y'all. Walk. I forgot I had this pyramid, and this pyramid has light. You know what? Let's make this. Wait, we can make this gold. Forget all of that. We have a yellow marker. We're just going to make this. Oh, I messed up. Yeah. I should have just kept it the color. Not really as satisfying as I thought that was going to turn into. What is this color going to do? Oh, not too bad. I actually like this. I like it a lot. Yeah, we just smudged all of the lines together. Let's go. Look at that. I spent 14 minutes drawing lines and I spent 2 seconds destroying them. What life is about, huh? Let's go. Yeah, let's just go. Let's just leave. Yep. Was that a mistake? Probably not. Because in the end, I was meant to do that. I was 100% meant to do something dramatic like that. Because I made it. How do you spell pyramid? Pyramid. Pyramad. Pyramid. It's been 1,000 years since I spelled. Yeah. Been 1,000 years, y'all. Don't judge me. Please do not judge. It's been a long time since I made. Yep. Well, that was fun. That was so much fun. That was so freaking fun. But it does look good though from this perspective. So I'm liking the fact that I made something. I made something great again, y'all. I just had to say it. I had to say I made something great again. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. I made it. I made it. What can I put around here? Is this do we need stairs? We might need some stairs. Let's put some stairs right here. Stop it. Just stop it. Well, when you get to the top of it, you will really appreciate that they had one set of stairs and you had to go this way. Let's put a sign up here. Just in case you don't know where the pyramid starts, it starts this direction. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Yep. I like it. I like it a lot. Hmm. The way you enter, let's go this way. Regardless, yep, there you go. So even when I put the arrow up there stating that the pyramid was in this direction, you actually could go this way. Yep. You know, they have like little the little kiosk. You got to go this way to get inside the building. Oh wait, let me put the arrow over here too, just so you know.
Boo! Yes.
No, you didn't scare me. Nope. Nope, but everybody's ear probably got scared because you just did that out of nowhere. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, let's go. Well, that's the front of the building. I wanted to make this like glass. Can I? Nope. What if I make this a little thicker though? A little thicker than Snicker. Make sure we get. Nice. Yep. 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 Oh wait, we got to add another pole up here too. We got to make sure the lights are on. Actually, I don't think these are black. I think they're brown. I think the other ones they used to paint were black, but then they stopped painting them because it got too expensive to paint the poles in the city. But yeah, that's a power line there. Okay. It's usually at the corner. No.
Hey,
No.
why don't you add something that's like Pokemon?
Huh?
Why don't you add something that's like Pokemon?
What's like Pokemon?
Pokemon.
What do you mean?
I don't know, just random Pokeballs.
Put a random Pokeball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Random Pokeball? Yeah. Oh. We always get what we want, huh? We always get what we want, no matter what. We get what we want. There's a Pokeball. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokeballs. Y'all like the Pokeballs? Thanks for the likes today, y'all. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And as soon as somebody like that, 3 people are going to join watching this show right now. Yep. 2 hours. Oh man, really? It's been 2 hours. Oh, because it started at 8:30. Oh shoot, that's why. Okay, I did start at 8:30. I did. I did. I started pretty late because I wanted something to eat. Shoki Mon Center. I wanted to put LLC, but I think it goes something something different. Whatever. That's the show command center. Yeah. Oh no, there's only one person watching. All right, y'all. It looks like we're gonna get up out of here then. If nobody else wants to. What else can we add to this crazy, chaotic center of everything? Lines? You want us to add more lines, sir? Some more lines? Where is this street? This street goes here. And maybe I'll add some stairs. Yo, why do I not know how to draw stairs right now? I don't know what the heck I'm doing anymore. Draw stairs. Thank you. Jeez, bro. Jeez. Like somebody just figured out how to do construction for the first day or something. Is your first day, sir? Is this your first day? Yo, I remember when people used to ask questions like that. I'm like, yeah, why would it not be my first day? You've never seen me here before. No, I'm saying like, is this your first day actually planting flowers? Like, no. Like, why in elementary school didn't you get to plant flowers for like, bro, how could you be asking stupid questions? Do you work? Let me ask you this. Do you work here, sir? Like, just playing. Just playing. All right, so this is only the butter observatory. So you go inside and you look at butter. Because I had a show back in July where we made all of our art themed in butter. That was pretty cool. Such a cool experience. And maybe I should draw some butter dripping down. That would be cool. That would be so cool. I want you to be able to see the inside of it though, like the level. Let me see the level of butter. Let me see. Hold on, I got it. I know what I want to do now. I gotta make it fun though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gotta be some fun stuff. So I'm just gonna draw from here to here levels of butter. I'm just gonna use this pencil. I'm gonna draw pretty hard right here. Where is the markers? I did like that light piece of butter there. Hold on, we might have to go back to the pencil. Because the other one is like really, yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Let me see if I can put levels. The butter levels. Butter levels. Where is? I'll just use another pen since. Let's see. We go from here, 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 here. So you know you get the sticks of butter, and it tells you where to cut the butter. This is the butter line where you cut how much you need for your dish. Yeah, there you go. There's your butter lines. Butter. Is my phone? Are you charging? Here, you're still charging. Butter, butter, butter lines. Yes, butter. Butter. Oh, I got 9 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hmm. This is really like crazy. I may not like it, but it's just like really crazy to look at. The city is like, I don't know, like there's like tons of chaos. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm gonna go get a piece of brownie. You guys can wait here till I get back because I gotta stretch my legs. I'm sitting down for 12 hours straight. Can we put most of this in the ocean? I think this edge should be like, holy shoot. I don't know what there it is right there. And just make the edge. Actually, I could start with the edge out here. Okay, you just move like that, bro. Yeah, you didn't see that line I just made because I didn't show you. But butt cheeks, but it doesn't matter because this is all just a floating. This is all just a floating island. I want to put water out here though. Only thing I don't like doing is wasting ink. This is the only thing I don't like to do. Because even if I do, here, let's go up here. Sorry about that. I dropped the microphone. I did. So we're gonna add just behind him, go through him. And that is the edge of this. Well, you know what I won't do in the future? Probably draw stuff like this. I think these are like 1-in-1s. That's really it. Not saying that entertaining as well is not as fun, but you know, sometimes when people like see things, they're like, that's not really what I'm into. So, and I haven't really found it. I have yet to find out like what I want to stick to because I make a lot of content, like a bunch of content, and I like to think that like a lot of the channels that are successful here on YouTube, They're successful because they they just do one and one thing. That's it. Like there's this channel, this guy who does 3D, like 3D pen creations. He draws them out and he makes a 3D representation of it. And then sometimes it moves. And I'm like, dang, why couldn't I have never like started my channel doing stuff like that and stick to it? And then I was like, because I'm not this person, you know what I'm saying? So I thought of it and I was like, well, maybe my channel could be consistent with painting. And then I just started painting. And then I realized that I don't only like painting, I like to draw. So I just started drawing. And then I was like, well, I like to make physical items. So I started making earrings, shoes, you know, capitalizing on taxidermy. I did some taxidermy pieces. And then I was like, you know what? If you don't stay consistent, your subscribers won't be consistent either. And that's just what it is. Because I have 300. I'm just making a statement here. Because the content that I've made for myself, you know, because it is for myself, other people are not going to enjoy it the same exact way. I don't have millions of views on my channel. And that's not because like I don't try or because I don't share it. It's just because it's just, you know, it's not both of those things that I just stated. It's not shareable content and because other people didn't make it. And that's really what it is. You know, I'm subject to scrutiny. I'm subject to like doing what I feel like I'm supposed to do for myself because I make art for my own self. I make art because I believe in what I do. And, you know, there's no right or no wrong. There's no wrong way of doing any of this. So, but I thought of it. Maybe I should change my channel um, and just make things in 3D. Maybe I'll quit doing the drawing and leave that to other people who are not necessarily proficient, but that's all they do. There's, you know, when they make their content, it's just that. They don't do anything else. They don't try to draw anything else. They don't try to make other things because they can't. Does that make sense? Or maybe because they can't, but they just choose not to add those types of um yeah, parts of their channel. Because I got to remember, because I grew up in a different way of thinking. So when I hear channel, I look at the news. There's a cooking channel. There's a soap opera channel. There's a channel about people fighting in houses over things that they don't actually own. You know, just that's a channel for those type of things. And I don't kind of make channels like that. I make a channel based on like me doing live stream stuff or podcasting stuff or stuff that I'm interested in and showing that I'm capable of making. And then that's where the I guess that's where the entertainment part is or ceases or becomes or blah blah blah. Yeah. But I find it interesting that I'm still doing what the heck I want to do and nobody's complaining. I don't get bad feedback. I don't get people who be like, "Oh, your content sucks. Like you should do something different." Like I have another channel and I get that well, not all the time, but I get that a lot. And I'm like, "Well, yeah, maybe I should just go and draw." And then I'm like, "Which one is it going to be? We either going to make content or we not." You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I thought of it. We either going to do this or we're not going to do it. There is no ifs. There are no buts. They're just us. Yep. Just us. That's it. That is it, y'all. And I'm about to finish this brownie. Oh no! I dropped this brownie. I'm gonna eat it though. And I find it interesting because I don't know if I feel like I want to Maybe tomorrow I'll just color and everything. We'll just spend the day coloring. Maybe I'll get up early in the morning, afternoon or something. And yeah, if I don't have anything to do tomorrow, we'll just do some coloring. And then that'll be it for the poster. There's another poster too that I started on, and I apologize. I didn't showcase the fact that I was finished with it with the proportions. And somebody held Omizu asked me the other day if I had finished the poster, and I was like, yeah, I finished it, but I didn't put the clouds in it. And I didn't put the clouds in it because I wasn't sure how to make clouds, if that makes any sense. I probably could have figured out at some point in time, but I just didn't. And sometimes when I do that, it means I will never ever go back and redo the painting, the drawing, or add anything to it. So hopefully I can actually do that and then show you guys that I'm capable of finishing something that I started, because I do that sometimes. Not for any malice or anything, anything negative. It just, sometimes I just don't have the energy anymore. So I focus something on my energy on something else, and I feel comfortable about that. I mean, it's just a piece of paper. Like, nobody really cares. If you want to buy the poster, I'll make a copy of it and you can have it and take it home and love it, because, I put a bunch of energy into this. Like, this whole entire poster, like, look at this whole entire poster, a couple days, like, for real, like a couple days of doing this. But I have fun doing it, like, I had all of the fun that would take, you know, a few days to orchestrate. It just looks like I'm planning. I'm a city planner, and I'm trying to figure out what the rest of the town is wanting or needing. And that's really it. That's what I put together. So I appreciate everybody watching. We will go ahead and get up out of here. This is what, day 3, day 2. It only took me like 3 days. 3 days to do all of this work. 6 hours. 6 no 7 8 like 8 hours, I think. And yeah, I mean, just like I always say, you guys can do whatever it is that life calls you to do. You can be good at it, you can be great at it, you can be okay at it. Just got to work on it. And yep, that's what it really is. Yep. But until tomorrow, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Haywood. Thank you, Katie. Not a lot of people here today, huh? Wait, who else is here? I feel like I'm missing somebody. Katie was here. If Katie is not still here, nope, that was it. Just 3 people. Okay, 3's enough. Oh, Crilly, I didn't even see you at the bottom there. Sorry about that, Crilly. I appreciate you stopping by too. Yep. No, we're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna go watch a movie and enjoy the rest of our evening. I hope you guys have a great time living, experiencing, and becoming your best, the best of yourself that you can be, because you have that opportunity. It's right. It's right there. It's right there. Right there. Right there. Be the best. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one.